Welcome to video number 9, and we're going to talk about blogging platforms. So congratulations, you've reached the end of this video course, and now it's time to talk about blogging platforms. We're going to talk about two things, WordPress or Blogger. And the reason why I want to talk about Blogger is because I know many of you might have the temptation to use Blogger, and Blogger is great. And you can use both, but I recommend the WordPress being your actual blog. And of course, if you want to use Blogger, you can use it to kind of bump the rank up of your WordPress site. So let me explain. Blogger is owned by Google. It's also known as blogspot.com or blogger.com. If you go to either or site, you will go to the same site. This is owned by Google and it is able to rank super fast. In fact, you'll notice that many self-made authority figures in different niches like you are using blogger.com. And if you notice, they rank really fast in the internet. Now, here's the downside of Blogger or blogspot.com is you don't own it. So this means if you get banned for whatever reason, you lose your asset, right? Now, that's where WordPress comes in. Ultimately, you need to have your own asset, especially if you're building a business surrounding this. This is a serious thing. So that's why we recommend WordPress. And you need to buy your own domain. You need to buy your own web hosting. And usually, typically, most web hosting companies have WordPress. So you can simply log into the panel or even ask them to install it for you. And they will install it. And you're good to go. So I'm going to explain a little bit more depth about WordPress. How do you find a domain? How do you go about finding web hosting? What web hosting companies we recommend? And how do you create your blog? How do you find themes? And we'll cover all of that in just a second. Okay, so in order for you to get this to work, you need to have a domain name because you need to have your own brand, essentially. So what you need to do is you need to head on over to a site called namecheap.com. And what Namecheap is a domain registrar, which is where you can buy your domains. So you can go here, and if the domain is available, you can actually get access to it. So if we say something like lower cholesterol, and I'm pretty sure lower cholesterol is taken, but